Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of NASCAR 25. I decided to keep race length at 25% for this episode, but when we go to Coda and Phoenix, we'll do those two races in the next episode. We'll put that back to 13%. Unless you guys want to see me do longer races, the only downside, of course, is that it'll just be one race per episode instead of two. But if that's what you guys prefer, kindly let me know in the comments. I already did qualifying just so we could jump straight into the action. I got 28th, while Joey Logano got pole. But hey, we won the previous race at Daytona. I don't know how things are going to go here, but if we end up performing poorly, then hey, at least I know I'll still be in the round of 16 for later. 65 laps. Oh, wow. This ought to be fun. Now, I don't know what tire wear and fuel consumption was at. I want to assume it was at 3x when I raced at Daytona. But I decided to have it at 2x this time, so we are definitely going to have to pit around lap 30.
Outside door.
Our tires might be able to last longer, though. We'll see how things go.
One high. Three wide. Clear high if you want it.
Sorry, Carson, but hey, you've done that to a lot of other drivers, so I'm sure you'll be fine. Can't take what you dish, then you don't deserve to be here. See if I can pass these guys. None of the drivers do this, but you can cut the corners here. You don't get penalized for it.
Still there.
Hasn't helped me gain much ground, but if you keep doing it continuously, you will continue to do well.
Three wide.
So I watched a bit of the Kansas race a few days ago, and as it turns out, Tyler Redneck won again. That's his 5th race this year, and we've only done 9 races so far. I'm really impressed with how he's doing.
3 wide. 1 outside.
Oh, thank you, Ty.
1 outside.
I just slowed down so I could give Ross some more room. I knew if I didn't get on the brakes, I would eventually hit him. That wasn't what I wanted to do.
Outside. Here, 3 wide.
Ooh. That was also not what I wanted to do to Todd, but hey, at least nothing bad happened to him.
Outside door.
You really don't want to fuck with Kyle, though. You get on his bad side, you might as well sign a death wish.
3 wide. Car outside. Outside.
Kyle and Ross I raced with earlier in trucks. I was considering bump drafting Ross, but I didn't know how much space was between him and that white and red Ford of Josh Berry there.
1 high. 3 wide.
I know Josh only raced the 4 car for 1 year.
Outside.
That was when he was with Stuart Haas, but I kind of wish Stuart Haas stuck around a little longer so we could have more time to flourish in that car.
Outside now.
But Josh did get a win at Vegas last year, so, you know, that's not all bad. Wood Brothers hasn't won a race yet, but they do have a technical alliance with Penske, and if Ryan Blaney can win a race, I'm sure Josh will be able to get it done again. And this isn't the first time this decade that Wood Brothers has won a race. Harrison Burton also got the 21 car to victory lane. That was 2 years ago in Daytona. It was not the Daytona 500. William Byron is the winner of that. Barry ended up winning the, what was it? It's not the Coke 600, that's at Charlotte. I think it was the Pepsi 400. I think that's what it's called. I know it's 400 miles instead of 500. Or maybe it's the Diet Coke 400. I really don't remember. But I'll figure it out as the schedule progresses. I mean, we will be going there later as well. I was worried I was going to hit Ty there, but he's okay.
One up high.
Just like Carson, though, Ty's wrecked a lot of drivers to...
Car outside.
Uh-oh. Now I'm really glad I checked up. My goodness. I just gained a shit ton of positions.
Pit road is open.
I wasn't expecting everyone to slow down like that. Let's stay out. I know we're going to have to get more fuel eventually. I mean, we don't have enough to do or go all the way to lap 65, but
Be ready.
for the time being, we'll be okay. We'll worry about refueling
Green,
later.
green. One outside.
It'll be just like Daytona. We'll run the tank dry and worry about the rest of the race later. But because of that caution, instead of going to lap 30, we might actually be able to go up to lap 32, so that's closer to the halfway mark. So that'd be very, very beneficial. If we can get to lap 32,
One up high.
then we might just be able to make one pit stop. If another caution comes out, that would be even more helpful because we can save our fuel by going slower. Needless to say, that'll also help with our tire situation.
Here, 3 wide. 3 wide. Outside now.
If another caution comes out, we will wait till lap 35 to
Great job.
pit.
You got the lead. Clear high.
Nobody's been lapped yet, but I've been able to gain a lot of ground and get in the first. Blaney's trying to close in, though. I don't want him to pass.
Outside. Clear
Oh,
high.
there's Barry. I'm okay with him passing.
Outside door.
Oh, God.
Outside door. We'll get the lead back. Stay focused.
Maybe this will be the second win that Josh gets for Wood Brothers.
Here, 3 wide. 4 wide.
There they go.
3 wide. 1 outside.
I don't know who that was. That might have been Chris Buescher. The way he hit my bumper there, it kind of felt like he wanted me to go sideways. But I do not want to be the victim of another caution. No, sirree. I just want to contend for the lead here. Again, I mean, if I lose to Barry, fine. But I at least want to stay ahead of Blaney.
Car high.
Ryan Blaney's not my favorite driver. I mean, I'm okay with him from time to time. But ever since he grew his own mustache, he seems to be a lot happier. And the way it looks, if you were to look at him today, you'd think he time traveled from the 19th century.
1 high. Car high. Clear high. You want it?
Do I want it? I'd rather just stay low. And Barry has the high lane for all I know.
1 high.
I'll just stay low, because if I get off the curves here, that'll give me the opportunity to cut these corners.
Clear outside.
Which, as I said, doesn't help you gain much advantage, but if you keep doing it over time, it does help. That corner you probably don't need to cut. I didn't even mean to do that. It just happened. Chase Goofball Elliott's closing in. Not even that far away.
1 up high.
So I got a bit of a story to share with you. I actually knew a guy at work named Chase. His last name was not Elliott, but it did sound similar. And when I worked with him from time to time, he was a big, big goofball. One time I actually was watching Chase Elliott in a NASCAR race. This was at work, of course, and Chase walks up to me. He sees the 9 car and he shouts, "I am Chase Elliott." But one of his favorite jokes to play on me when we were working together,
Car outside.
I would just be minding my own business watching a video, and then Chase would just stare at me and randomly shout, "Stop talking!"
Outside.
Now you know why I refer to Chase Elliott as a goofball. I mean, you never know what he does in his personal life with his family. He might goof off with his kids here and there and be a funny goofball that likes to make others laugh.
1 outside.
I mean, he got most popular driver
3 wide.
11 times for a reason. He basically keeps getting most popular driver of the year every time, or ever since he joined Cup in 2016. I think it's also because he raced for Junior Motorsports in the Xfinity Series. Well, let's not forget, of course, his dad, Bill Elliott, also got most popular driver of the year multiple times. In fact, in 2003, Bill removed his name. He did that by himself. Nobody asked him to. Nobody requested it. Bill just removed his name from contention in 2003. So Dale Earnhardt Jr. ended up getting most popular driver of the year instead. Then Dale kept doing that, kept getting most popular driver of the year until 2016 when Chase joined.
Outside.
Chase also got Rookie of the Year in 2016. And as far as I'm aware, this might have changed over time. Chase is also the youngest driver to win the pole position in the Daytona 500. And maybe for a NASCAR race overall. But I don't know how all these other drivers got in front of me. We have got to get our positions back. Everyone's just drafting each other to get past me. Are you upset that I won Daytona, or is it something else?
5 wide. Outside. 4 wide. Here, 3 wide. 4 wide. 5 wide. 4 wide.
5 wide?
Outside now.
God damn. Uh-oh, Larson got a bit squirrely there.
3 wide.
He seems okay, though.
4 wide. 5 wide. 1 outside.
I guess when I keep cutting the corners and staying on the apron here, that gives the other drivers more room, and that's why we end up 5 wide.
5 wide.
This is crazy, though. I love this. Hell, we could probably even go 6 wide if we really wanted to.
1 up high. 3 wide.
All right.
Here, 3 wide.
We're not that far away from Chase, though.
4 wide.
8 laps to go.
1 up high.
So, as I said, unless another caution comes out,
Car outside.
we will have to pit around lap 32. But if a caution does come out, we'll wait till lap 35.
4 wide. Outside.
Helps too if you draft. You got less wind resistance, therefore less fuel gets burned.
3 wide.
Because your engine doesn't have to work as hard.
Car outside.
But we're back in the top 10, so everything's okay.
3 wide. 4 wide. Outside door.
Redneck has the lead now. What happened to Goofball?
Outside
Kyle! God damn it! No, 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 no. Oh.
1 outside. 4 wide. Clear high. 1 high.
Watch, he's probably going to say that was my fault. You know, I'm just minding my own business, going straight, and then Kyle decides to turn left and make me spin out.
Clear outside.
And in social media, he's going to go, "Oh, you bring dishonor. I, Kyle Rawson."
3 wide. 4 wide.
I'm glad he won the championship last year, though.
3 wide.
He's one of my favorite drivers. In fact,
4 wide.
I was really happy when I got this game. This was actually the very first track I raced on, and I chose to be Kyle Larson. I qualified for 10th.
3 wide.
I was in the lead for a lot of the race, but I ended up finishing in 4th. I think Joey Logano won. But now I'm side by side with his teammate, Mr. Goofball.
Still there. Outside now.
He made a little bit of contact. I'm just glad he's,
3 wide.
Wait, that's not ahead of me. What are you talking about? Just let me pass number 9 here. Thank you.
Out front, nice job.
Thank
Stay
you.
low. Clear.
All right. How much fuel do we have left now?
Heads up. Car ahead is good.
Again, they're not ahead of me. What the fuck are you talking about? Josh, do you need to be replaced by TJ again? I mean, Josh does spot for Ryan Blaney in Cup, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was trying to screw me up. But theoretically, TJ Majors also should not be spotting for me since he works for Brad Keselowski. He is the spotter for the 6 car. Alright, so maybe the tires won't be okay. I thought they would be able to last longer. Like, I thought the tires would be fine till like lap 40. Granted, I probably could continue going to lap 40 without spinning out. But because of where they are right now, I might as well change them. I mean, if I have to pull in for fuel, I might as well get the tires changed. For now, though, I want to see if I can build up my gap between Burt Reynolds and the 50. Wow. British Logano's in 3rd. No, thank you. We'll wait a few more laps. As I was saying, British Logano's in 3rd, followed by Chris Buescher and Austin Cindric. I did see the 5th position spot change. Oh, Cindric's in 3rd now. I guess he also at the pit. Myers is still with us, though. Oh, shit. I should have gone in the pit lane. I'm not pitting yet, though, so don't worry. Yeah, let's leave it the way it is. I don't need to change the PSI. I don't need to add wedge. Well, hey, at least we don't have to worry about speeding on pit road. We'll be fine. I really should slow down, though. Driver. Yes, I know I'm low on fuel.
Back it down.
Shut up.
We lost the lead. Let's get it back.
Well, we got to get that fuel like you said, so bear with me.
That's halfway, driver.
It would have been cool if I went into pit road with a lot more other drivers. Like, just imagine at least 20 cars pitting at the same time. Bowman's leaving, Ty's leaving, Busch is leaving. Who else was on there? I saw Cindric. That blue car is a bit blurry. That might have been Michael McDowell. I'm going to assume Carson Hocevar also passed us. Why did I say us? Past us.
Careful merging back in now.
Yeah, I see those cars. I'll just do what I did in qualifying. Well, I'm a lap down, but at least I'm in 2nd.
Leaders on pit road.
Oh, and Bert's pitting now. Okay. I was wondering when that would happen. Now I lost 2nd. I just got passed by Tyler Redneck, Gilliland, and I don't remember who the other guy was. Wallace, you knew you could go around me, right? Or if you'd rather have me go on the outside, that's fine too. Go for it.
Clear low if you want it.
29 laps remaining. That's still not enough unless that caution comes out as mentioned earlier.
Carlo.
Ooh.
3 wide.
There's Brad. Well, we're a bit more spread out now.
Outside door.
Let's go back to this thing and see how we're doing. We're 40 seconds behind Burt as he gets out of pit road, it looks like.
1 low.
And let's see. Yep, Larson took the lead back.
Clear bottom.
We are now in 4th because we passed not only Myers but also Bubba Wallace there. And now we just got to get in front of Redneck and Gilliland if we want to take the lead from Larson. We're closing in, though. We got 2.5 seconds to go. The question is, will another caution come out? I'm kind of hoping it does, but at the same time, I just want the rest of the race to be under a green flag, you know? Incident frequency was decreased. I mean, if you have like 2 or 3 cautions per race, understandable, but 4 or more, in my opinion, kind of gets a little annoying. So that's why I turned down incident frequency. We only have 1 caution so far.
Outside.
I'll be okay if we get a 2nd caution, but I'd rather try and get to the end of the race under green without any more yellows.
Stay left. Clear high.
I
Outside.
don't want my throat dry. The 2 chases working side by side. I shouldn't be surprised. I also shouldn't be surprised that Chase chose to join JGR after Stuart Haas went out of business. Because remember, Chase was also a big Tony Stewart fan. So we kind of did the opposite of what Tony did. When Tony was racing in Cup,
Stay low.
he was originally the driver of the 20 for JGR, the first driver of the 20, and so far the most successful driver of that car for JGR.
3 wide.
Sure, Kyle Busch did win the same amount of championships during his time for that team, but no other driver has won a championship in the 20 car. Christopher Bell's been close. I mean, I want to see him pull it off, but until then, nobody's been more successful in the 20 car than Tony. But back to what I was saying, Tony drove for JGR, but then when they decided to switch to Mexican cars, he left JGR to make his own team. Well, technically he bought part of the Haas factory team, and the name changed to Stuart Haas. Funny enough, Tony drove the 14 just like Briscoe did. But before Chase got a chance to drive the 14, Clint Boyer had that seat for a few years. I remember hearing a rumor that Tony wanted Kyle Larson to join. Not only after Clint's retirement, but when Tony retired in 2016. He didn't want Clint Boyer originally, he wanted Kyle Larson. But Kyle chose to stay with Chip Ganassi in the 42, my mistake. Kyle Larson chose to stick with the 42 team at that time. But after being fired from Chip Ganassi in 2020, Larson chose to drive the 5 car, and he's been there ever since. But back to Chase Briscoe, he took over the 14 for a few years. He basically did the opposite of what Tony Stewart did. He left Stuart Haas to go to JGR. Instead of driving the 20, however, he is in the 19 car. But who knows, maybe Chase can win a championship for them. And even though he's not sponsored by Home Depot, his car does look good with that orange and other colors for his paint scheme. I still find it odd that he shares a sponsor with Austin Dillon. Like the fact that Austin and Chase are both sponsored by Bass Pro Shops is a bit odd to me. But considering that JGR has been more successful, I would not be surprised if Bass chose to continue sponsoring Chase, but cancel their sponsorship with RCR. Austin and his grandfather that owns the team, Richard Childress, they do have many more sponsors like BetMGM and
Clear up top.
I think also Alsco. That's a uniform company.
All clear.
I know they sponsored Kyle Busch at one point. I think that was in 2023. Oh, we're in the lead, then who? Oh, I get it. AJ's a lapped car. Well, going to be a lapped car anyway. 20 laps remaining. But we only have 18 laps of fuel in the tank. Oh, well. We'll just keep doing our best here. Continue drafting off of these lapped cars so that I can save a bit more fuel.
Clear high.
Because again, when you're drafting, you have less wind resistance. So the engine doesn't have to work as hard. You might even go a little faster in the process. Depends on how much throttle you use. I mean, obviously, if you are flooring it, you will go faster. But if you wanted to maintain your speed and try and save more fuel, you could let go of the throttle, get your foot off the gas, and just stay at whatever speed you're at before you're drafting. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Larson was in trucks with us. We raced really well. I don't know why he tried to spin me out earlier. Truthfully, I don't know the entire story. It could have been an accident. It could have been on purpose. All we got to do, as I said, is just wait and see what Kyle has to say in the social media post. If he says it's our fault, then he did it on purpose. If he doesn't say anything, or if he does congratulate us on the win, then we'll know it's an accident. He's not closing in on me, but that could... Oh, wait, no, he is. Just as I was about to say that could change, it does. Now we're still getting away from them. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I'm not worried about this just yet. We'll wait till lap 62. Maybe lap 63. We'll see. Although, this might be like Daytona. If I wait till later, I ended up winning because I ended up hitting before everybody else. They ended up hitting after me, so I was able to get my lead back. So I think if I pit before lap 63, like I said I was going to, I think I should probably wait till lap 61 or lap 60. That should allow me to get back in first place, because eventually Kyle's going to have to pit. If he waits after me, he's in trouble. Same applies to all the other cars behind him, and basically everybody else that's on the lead lap. Hmm, 11 laps. Oh, 10 laps. It just dropped down. Okay. I was astonished, though, when I was winning my race at Daytona. I saw drivers hitting at the last lap, like at the start of the last lap. That really surprised me. Uh-oh.
Clear high.
There's our caution.
Clear.
None other than Caution Hocevar.
Pit road is open.
This way, you might as well name the caution flag after him. Just call it the cars. Everybody's pitting. Well, that answers my question. Estimated fuel after pit. Tires will be fine. We'll just increase wedge.
Here we come, fellas. Be ready.
All I need is that fuel. The tires will be fine till the end of the race. And look at that. We only dropped down to third. Christopher Bell, as I mentioned earlier, driving the 20, and Elvis Presley in the 4.
There's the green flag. Outside now.
Perhaps if Noah Gregson did become an Elvis impersonator, he could have helped Storehouse not go out of business. He could have earned the money from being an Elvis impersonator to help his team. But, you know, the same could also apply to his current situation now at front row. I mean, even though they don't have to worry about that lawsuit anymore, his team's not performing well compared to everyone else. I mean, even though 2311 really is the team to look out for, especially with Tyler Redneck, there have been a few other teams that were pretty successful, like Hendrick with Chase Elliott winning Martinsville. Hamlin also got a win, I believe, at Vegas, and Ryan Blaney also won. Was it Phoenix or something else? I honestly don't remember.
One inside.
Well, I bump drafted Bell to the lead. Now I'll take it away from him.
Stay high.
But I'm on the outside, though. He might take it back from me. No, we're gaining ground.
Rear low.
There's Barry again. He just took second from Bell. Now I feel sorry. I really feel sad for Christopher right now. That's how I felt when he got knocked out of the Final Four, not just last year in 2024. To make it twice in a row, though, is pretty good. He got third place in 2022, losing to Ross Chastain, who got second, and Joey Logano, who I'm sure you already know, won the 2022 championship. As for 2023, he got fourth, as Ryan Blaney won. 2023, if I'm not mistaken, William Byron was also in the Final Four.
Inside. We'll get the lead back.
I don't know who else was there, though.
Inside door.
I want to say another Hendrick driver. I know that was the case
Three wide. Car inside.
for 2024
We're out front, driver. Clear.
and last year as well, too. Because I said earlier that Larson won the championship, but Byron was also there. You know who I'd also like to see win a second championship? Chase Elliott. I'm sure he'll get that done. If not this year, at least sometime before the end of the decade. So he's got some time to win that second championship. Before 2030, I have a feeling he'll either win this year's championship, next year, or 2028. Now, I know it's a stretch saying that Chase will win this year's championship, considering that Tyler already has 5 wins. But the points gap isn't that bad. And if Chase can win Martinsville, I'm sure he can win a few more races before the season comes to an end. Anything can happen. Like the 2011 season, Carl Edwards, a lot of people thought he was going to win the championship, but Tony Stewart ended up winning instead. Because despite having a tie in points, Tony ended up winning the championship because he won the very last race of the season, that being Homestead. I'm glad to see them going back to Homestead this year for the championship. I mean,
2 to go now.
I've got a better opinion of Phoenix than I did in the past, but I still find the track to be a bit overrated compared to others. Well, we're getting close to the end now. Barry's still behind us. I think that's Frisco in third. I didn't mean to refer to Chase in the 19 as Frisco, but that is my nickname for him. That is a railroad reference, because I'm sure a lot of you already know I like railroads. As a matter of fact, at the time of recording this video, my newest video on my YouTube channel overall shows some trains in Hohokus, New Jersey, and Tuxedo, New York. But when I upload this is probably going to be like around Memorial Day, so I truthfully don't know what my newest video is going to be around this time. But hey, back-to-back wins.
Amazing win.
I'm happy.
Great work out there, driver. You're unbelievable.
It was close, though. I honestly thought Barry would have passed me. Bell also put up a good fight, as mentioned earlier. But then again, I also bump drafted him to the lead, so if it weren't for me, he wouldn't have been in first. All right, let's see what Larson has to say. Hey, nice win. Thank you, Suarez. NASCAR found no issues with the vehicle. Bodine's the winner. There are definitely clowns out there, but Sean Bodine won. Thank you, Shane. That means a lot to me. Over 80% of you said Echo Park was a good race after watching Sean Bodine take the checkered flag. That puts it among the most popular races of the season. Wow, nice. Well, as I said earlier, Larson did not insult me, so I'm going to assume the spin he caused me to have on the backstretch was unintentional. So we'll just leave it at that and move on. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.